Welcome student. So today I am going to discuss about the problems based on the maximum minimum. So this is the problem I am going to teach you. The question is, if f of x is equal to 2 plus 2x square minus x power 4, find the intervals of increase or decrease, local maximum and minimum values, the intervals of concavity and the inflection of points. Point of inflection we have to find. Okay, now first one. The given function is f of x is equal to 2 plus 2x square minus x power 4. So now to find the intervals of increasing and decreasing, I want to find out critical point number. So for the critical number, first I want to find out first derivative. So differential of 2, 0. Differential of 2x square, 4x minus x power 4 differential, 4x cube. And now for the concavity test, I need second derivative also. So from this, I am going to find out second derivative. So f double dash of x is equal to 4x differential is 4 minus 4x cube differential 12x square. So later we use this. Okay, now from the first derivative, I am going to find out the critical number. So to find the critical number, I want to put f dash of x is equal to 0. So what is f dash of x here? 4x minus 4x cube is equal to 0. So now take a common term outside. 4x can take outside. So remaining 1 minus x square is equal to 0. Okay, and then equating 4x 0 next to 1 minus x square equal to 0. So from this x is equal to 0. So this is one of the critical number. For the next critical number, from this x square is equal to 1. So you can take minus x square in the right hand side. So x square equal to 1. So from this x is equal to plus or minus 1. So totally I am having three critical numbers. One is 0, another one is plus 1 minus 1. So based on the critical number, I want to form a interval. So to find the interval, take a real line. This is real line. This is to take it as minus infinity to plus infinity. So I want to put the numbers negative value first. So here negative number minus 1, next 0, and then 1. Okay, what are the intervals here? So here the interval minus infinity to minus 1. Second interval is minus 1 to 0. Third interval 0 to 1. Okay, so now you can write from the above graph. From the above graph, the intervals are first interval minus infinity to minus 1, minus infinity to minus 1. Second interval minus 1 to 0, minus 1 to 0. Third interval 0 to 1. And the fourth interval 1 to infinity. So these are all intervals from the graph. Okay, now to discuss about the increasing and decreasing, I want to form a table. So now I am going to form a table. First column intervals, second column f dash of x, third column conclusion. Okay, so third column Now intervals. F dash of x. F dash of x is 4x minus 4x cube, and finally conclusion. Okay, so first you put all the intervals. First interval minus infinity to minus 1, minus infinity to minus 1. Next interval minus 1 to 0. Third interval 0 to 1. And then the last interval 1 to infinity. 1 to infinity. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to put values in the f dash of x. So I want to choose any number between minus infinity to minus 1. So randomly I'm choosing minus 2. If you put minus 2 here, you see minus 2, I'm choosing minus 2 because minus 2 lies between minus infinity to minus 1. If you put minus 2 here, this is minus 8. If you put minus 2 here, minus 8. So minus of minus plus. 8 fours are 32. Okay, so 32 minus 8. So 32 minus 8 means 24. This is positive. This is positive. So I want only positive or negative. I don't bother about the values. Okay. So now I am getting positive for the interval minus infinity to minus 1. Getting positive. Positive means the conclusion is increasing. Increasing. So the curve, the function is increasing in the interval minus infinity to minus 1. Okay, now next I am going to discuss about the second interval. In this interval, you can choose any values. So randomly you can choose minus 0.5. Okay. So I am choosing minus 0.5 between minus 1 to 0. If you put minus 0.5 in f dash of x, 4 into minus 0.5, minus 4 into minus 0.5, the whole cube. So use your calculator. You will be getting negative value. Already I told you, I don't want the value. I want it is negative or positive. It is enough. Okay. So if you have a doubt, you can put it, find out the value. Definitely you will be getting negative value. So that I am mentioning here my negative value. So in this interval, I am getting negative for f dash of x, so that the function is function is decreasing. So the curve is decreasing in the interval minus 1 to 0. Okay, similarly, for the next interval 0 to 1. In 0 to 1, I can choose 0.5. So again, you put 0.5 in f dash of x, you will be getting positive. So use your calculator, you will be getting positive value. Positive value means the conclusion is increasing. Okay, so the function is increasing in the interval 0 to 1. And the last interval 1 to infinity, I'm going to choose any value you can put. So 1 to infinity, I'm taking x is equal to 2. Substitute x equal to 2 here. You will be getting negative. You will be getting negative. Negative means it is decreased. Okay, so now the curve is increasing in the interval minus infinity to minus 1, decreasing in the interval minus 1 to 0, again increasing in the interval 0 to 1, and decreasing in the interval 1 to infinity. Okay, now the first question is over, because the first question is find the intervals of increase and or decrease. So in the table we found increases and decreases in the different intervals. So that the first question is. So next question is I want to find out local maximum and minimum values. So this is, I can apply first derivative test. Okay, so now I'm going to apply the first derivative test. So in the first derivative test, already I told you, if f dash of x changes from positive to negative, it is maxima. Here maxima at -1. Next, negative to positive, so it is minimum at x is equal to 0. So listen carefully, at x is equal to -1, it is maxima, and -2 plus is minima at x is equal to 0. So at x is equal to 0, it is minima. At the last, again it is positive to negative, it is maximum at x is equal to common value 1. At x is equal to 1, it is maximum. So we are getting maximum at 2 points. One is at -1, another one is at +1. Maximum at -1 and +1, and minimum at x is equal to 0. Okay, so now I am going to find out the maximum value and minimum value for this. So I am going to apply first derivative test. Okay, so apply first derivative test. First derivative test. Okay, so by using first derivative test, I am going to find out the maximum value. Maximum value. The maximum attained in two places. So it is at x is equal to -1 and +1. Okay. And in this problem, they are given f of x. You take f of x. F of x is given by, the given problem is 2 plus 2x square minus x power 4. To find the maximum value, I am going to find out f of -1. Put -1 here, 2 in plus 2 into -1 the whole square minus 1 the whole power 4. So that 2 -1 the whole square plus 1. So this 2 minus -1 the whole power -1. So 2 plus 2 4, 4 minus 1 3. So maximum value is 4 at x is equal to -1. At x is equal to -1. And now next I am going to discuss about this +1. So at x is equal to +1, again second maximum value, substitute x is equal to 1 here, 2 plus 2 into 1 the whole square minus 1 the whole power 4. So it is 2 plus 2 minus 1, again it is 4. So the function attains maximum at -1 and +1, the value is 3. So that therefore maximum value is equal to 3 at x is equal to -1 and +. Okay, so I found the maximum value. Next I am going to find out the minimum value, but minimum value is attained at x is equal to 0. So that I am going to put x equal to 0 here. So to find the minimum value, next I am going to find out the minimum value. Minimum values. Okay, so to find the minimum value, I want to put x is equal to 0 in f of x. So that x is equal to 0, f of 0 is equal to 2 plus 2 into 0 square minus 0 power 4 is equal to 2. So this is minimum value. Therefore, minimum value is equal to 2 at x is equal to 0. Okay. So the second part question also over. We found interval of max increasing, decreasing, and minimum and maximum value. Okay, so we finished intervals of increase and or decrease, local maximum, local minimum. Up to this we over. Next I am going to find out intervals of concavity, and the last I want to find out point of inflection. Okay, listen. So to find the to verify the concavity, I want to take f double dash of x. So this is f dash of double dash of x. This is I want to use. Okay, now next I am going to verify concavity test. Concavity test. Okay. So let's add the concavity test. For the concavity test, I cannot use same critical number. I want to find out from the second derivative. Already I found the second derivative of double dash of x, which is 4 minus 12x cube square. This is already I found. So for the concavity test, to find the x value, I want to put second derivative equal to 0. So 4 minus 12x square is equal to 0. Take 4 outside. 1 minus 3x square equal to 0. So 1 minus 3x square equal to 0. And now 3x square equal to 1. X square equal to 1 by 3. So which implies that x is equal to plus or minus 1 by root 3. Okay. So these are the x value. From I have two values for x, so that I want to form the interval. Take this plus infinity, minus infinity. I am having two values for x. One is minus 1 by root 3. Another one is plus 1 by root. So from this I can form three intervals. From the graph, from the above graph, the intervals are minus infinity to minus 1 by root 3, minus 1 by root 3 to plus 1 by root 3, and plus 1 by root 3 to infinity. So these are all intervals. For these three intervals, I want to verify the concavity. So I am going to form a table. Once again, form a table, interval f double dash of x, and conclusion. Just write down intervals. We have to take f double dash of x here. For the concavity test, I want to discuss about second derivative. So 4 minus 12x square, and conclusion. Put all the intervals. First interval minus infinity to minus 1 by root 3. And next interval minus 1 by root 3 to plus 1 by root 3. The last interval 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3 to infinity. Okay. So now, randomly you choose any value between minus infinity to minus 1 by root 3. So you take minus 2, it is better. Okay, x is equal to minus 2 I am choosing between these two. So that f double dash of minus 2, 4 minus, this is what? 2 square 4, 48. So we are getting negative value. I want only positive or negative. I don't bother about the values. Okay, so if f double dash of x is negative, then we can say concave downward, concave downward. So you see the definition of concavity. If f double dash of x is less than 0, concave down. So that's why I am getting negative. So concave downward. Okay, next I am choosing the second interval. In the second interval, choose any value between these two. So it is very easy. You can take 0. 0 is lies between these two. So if you put 0 in the second derivative, it is 0, only 4. 4 is positive. Positive means concave upward. Concave upward. The last interval 1 by root 3 to infinity. Choose x is equal to 1. Okay, so anything you can, because one is lies between these two. So I am putting x is equal to 1. So f double dash of 1 is equal to 4 minus 12. Again we are getting negative. It is negative value. Negative means concave downward. Concave downward. Okay, so the third question also over. Concavity test. Okay, so interval of concavity test. So listen the question. The question is, find the intervals of concavity. So we found intervals of concavity. Okay. So next I want to find out the inflection point. Next I want to find out the inflection point of inflection. So this is the last one for this problem. Okay. For the point of inflection, I want to take, already I found, first you write points of inflection. So for the point of inflection, put f double dash x is equal to 0. So this is already we found. Okay, so what is f double dash of x? 4 minus 12 x square is equal to 0. This is already we found. From this we got x is equal to plus or minus 1 by root 3. Already we got. So this value I am going to substitute in the given function f of x. So what is given function f of x? The given function f of x for this problem is 2 plus 2x square minus x power 4. So here I want to substitute. So first you put x is equal to 1 by root 3. Then f of 1 by root 3 is equal to 2 plus 2 into, substitute 1 by root 3 here. 1 by root 3 the whole square minus 1 by root 3 the whole power 4. It's very easy. 2 plus 2 into 1 by 3, because when you take square root will be cancelled, minus root 3 power 4. What is root 3 power 4? Root 3 power 4 is, this is 3 into 3, 9. Okay, so root 3 power 4 is 9. So that here you will be getting 1 by 9. So you can take LCM as 9. So when you multiply 9, 9 2s are 18. When you take LCM 9, 3 2s are 6. Already it is 9, so 1. So 18 plus 6, 14. 14, 18. Sorry, 18 plus 6 was the, this is 24. 24 minus 1, 23. So 23 by 9. So the first point of inflection is 1 by root 3 comma 23 by 9. So next I want to put minus 1 by root 3 here. Okay, so next I am going to put minus 1 by root 3. For the next point of inflection, put x is equal to minus 1 by root 3. So f of minus 1 by root 3 is equal to 2 plus 2 into minus 1 by root 3 the whole square minus 1 by root 3 the whole power 4. Again you substitute in the same given function f of x. So you will be getting same when you take square minus become plus. So 2 into 1 by 3 minus when you square this 1 by 9. So I don't want to take LCM once again, it is same value. Again it is 23 by 9. So finally you can write point of inflection R. Therefore the points of inflection. Are, what are the point? The first one 1 by root 3 comma 23 by 9, 1 by root 3 comma 23 by 9, and the second one minus 1 by root 3 comma 23 by minus 1 by root 3 comma 23 by 9. So these are all point of inflection of the given curve. Okay, so the problem is over. So this is one of the important 16 mark problem, very lengthy problem. Okay, so you take practice, it is very easy, and also it is most important question in unit 1. You can expect in the university. Okay, you see everything over. Given function, we found the intervals of increase or decrease, local maxima, minima, the intervals of concavity also we found. Finally we found the inflection of point. Okay, so this is a problem over.